It's time to step inside the Octagon with your host, Ike Feldman.
What's up, fight fans? What's up, combat sports community? Obviously not in the home bat cave, on the road, taking the show on the road. Little road warrior action with my boy, King Dave. How we doing, brother? How we feeling? I have an idea of how you're feeling, but talk to me. How are you feeling?
I'm great, dude. How you doing?
Good. Better now, man. Haven't been into this gym into a minute. Thank you for the
Of course,
invite. I had to go through several PR and secretaries to lock you down for time-wise, but
right,
I
of course.
appreciate the time. Dude, I'm proud of you. I'm pumped for you.
Thank you, man.
Excited for
Thank
you.
you.
I thought this was going to be a completely post-victory interview, but now it's kind of half post-win and now pre-fight interview.
Yeah, man.
Farhan, you can keep going. You can keep going. Okay, no breaks. You're on camera. Dave,
Yep.
what state of mind are you in right now? Coming off a big victory. Just saw it. Critical Combat. Shout-outs to Gabe Blinder. Shout-outs to all the Critical Combat team. New York Fight Club in Brooklyn. Matt Frivola on the call. Big event. You got the job done. You're always fundamentally sound. The striking was there. The Muay Thai was there. Excuse me. The boxing was there. The Muay Thai was there. The takedowns were there. Instead of GSP, I'm going to start calling you DSP. Dude, your chain, the way you mixed the arts was beautiful. Talk to me about your mindset. If you can really just explain it. I'm having difficulty explaining your mindset. Can you explain it?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to articulate it. I would say maybe just staying focused, making good decisions. That's something I've been working on for a while. It's something I feel like I've maybe made mistakes with in the past in some fights where that were more winnable. I made some bad decisions or didn't make the best decisions in the moment. I feel like training that in the practice room and then seeing that translate in the fight is probably what got me that victory in January.
Does it happen fast? Because I've always wondered, if you make a mistake, obviously if you leave your jaw exposed, that could be the worst mistake. But when you talk about mistake, what exactly you mean? Is it something that all of a sudden you're putting yourself in a hole and you got to dig out of, or is it just talk to me?
Yeah, sometimes it's that. I think in some fights I had problems getting started a little too late. Maybe give up the first round and then get going second and third, and then that ends up being a close fight. Past few fights, I think that's the way it went. Split decisions or close decisions, whatever. So really just training that out of myself and just making sure that I know, all right, I can go from the get-go. I don't have to wait to get hit to turn, to flip that switch. I don't have to, even though that's what worked in the past for me. That's kind of what helps flip the switch. I feel like knowing that I can flip that switch myself is better, and knowing that I can just focus and get the job done without having to wait for something to happen.
Are you too nice? Do you think you're fighting a teammate or a sparring partner, and then it's tit for tat, wake up?
I would say in fights, no. I think I can always. I feel like I almost fight better than I spar sometimes. I feel like a lot of my training partners have told me that too. It's like I know how to turn it on in the fight. It's just knowing when to turn it on sooner and then not getting too carried away when I'm on. I think in some fights I've brawled a little too much after getting going, and then I put myself in bad spots where maybe I got hit more than I should have, or took more damage than I should have. And again, that could have lost me the fight on the scorecards, or took it closer than it should have been.
You're always even keel. I don't know if people told you that. And I track more to the athletes like your style. The Tom Brady's, the Michael Jordans, the Patrick Mahomes. In terms
I don't know if I'm up there with those guys, but
you got some similar attributes because you don't seem scared or intimidated when you're out there.
Yeah.
Is that something you focus on, or is that just you just being a cool and calm customer when you're out there?
Yeah, I enjoy fighting. When I'm in there, I like having fun. So I think that's when I perform my best, is when I'm having fun and I'm able to, get into my groove, get my game going. yeah, I think that's the most important part for me is just making sure I'm having fun, but also treating it seriously as well. I think I've been lucky enough to not have performances where like I didn't take it seriously and then it cost me. But I think it's more just finding that perfect balance of having fun, but still making sure I impose my game, impose my will.
Drop your handles.
d.misir. That's d.misir on Instagram. That's all I got
No
for now.
TikTok yet?
No TikTok, no Twitter, no nothing like that. No.
Just Insta?
Just Insta, yeah.
See, that's the artist in you. Because I believe Instagram, a picture-based social media app, is very artsy because there's less battling back and forth. Even though I'm getting called out in the comments right now because of defending Georgie versus Armin. And
at the RAF?
Yeah,
Oh,
people are attacking me. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is supposed to be the peaceful app.
Yeah.
I might go back to Twitter. But wanted to ask, did you know you were going to win your last fight? And in the past, when you had to face defeat, did you wake up that morning like, something doesn't feel right? Do you know you're going to win before you get in there?
Yeah, I think I've never gotten into a fight thinking I'm going to lose. I would never quit on myself like that. After working so hard.
But like
for
fighting the
weeks.
voice in your head?
Yeah, of course. I'm sure everybody deals with self-doubt and negative voices, but I think I'm resilient. I feel like resilience is one of my strong suits, and I think that's something that I can always carry and like wear proudly in the sense that I'm not going to let that voice, bring me down. So fight day, I'm always ready to fight. I always go in there with the intent to win, knowing that I'm going to win. I think this last fight, I kind of felt like I had to win. It's almost like I knew it was going to happen. I knew I was going to find a way to do it. And it did, it happened.
And April 12th, Sunday, Mulcahy's Jackhammer. Is this the 107, if I had to guess? What are we at, 104?
I have no
You're the
idea,
guy.
dude. I don't know which number. But
and your teammate's the main event, right? Oscar.
Oscar, yeah.
I just met him.
I think so.
Cool
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Very skilled, great striker. Yeah.
Okay. Who else is on the card?
So far, I believe it's me, Oscar. I don't know if you know this guy, Kyle. He also trains here.
Okay.
Kyle Troyan.
Shout outs to Kyle.
Yeah. Another really good dude.
Okay.
Great guy. I'm not sure anybody else. I mean, it's still 6 weeks away. Maybe somebody might hop on.
Got you. Well, let's visualize the win and then eating wings inside the wonderful establishment that is Mulcahy. Shout out to Bobby Campbell and all the wonderful people that go into putting on the event. Very excited. I will try my best. I believe I'm completely open that day, and I'd love to get fat. I think I'm going to do like the April 11th New York Open for BJJ, so maybe it'll be a nice victory weekend for the Cerro Longo
That'd be
team.
awesome, man. Hell yeah.
But looking at your opponent, what can you tell me about him? What's his name, his gym? What do you know so far?
I think his name is Saul Vivas. He's a tall guy for 125. Pretty unorthodox, I'd say, from his last few fights that I've seen. He's fought a teammate of mine as well. He's fought Edwin a few years ago. So I know he's a tough dude. I know he's gritty. I'm sure he's got some skills, but I also have skills, and I think that I'm going to be able to impose my will on him. And he can bring whatever he has. I'm going to be ready for it.
Full MMA.
Full MMA, yeah.
No
advanced.
headgear.
No.
Now, I saw you did knees in the last one. Was that knees allowed to the head?
No, not to the head.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
So you can do the solar plex?
An amateur, you can't do knees to the head on
So you were
feet.
pulling the head down, going right to the diaphragm, looking for the...
to the body, yeah.
Lovely,
yeah.
lovely. Is there something you're excited to show in this fight? Or is it just refining what you have? Or is there something new you've been working on? You don't have to say exactly.
I want to say it's showing off the culmination of all my skills. I know that I'm good everywhere. I know I'm great on the feet. I know I'm great on the ground. I know I can take people down. I know I can defend takedowns. I think I'm pretty well rounded, and I think it's going to show for this fight.
Who would you compare your professional, legend, active fighter counterpart to? Your style, just to give fans better imagery of what they can expect April 12th.
That's a tough one, man. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I can draw that comparison. I just think I'm just Dave. Just Dave, man. That's it.
Just Dave. Do we have a nickname yet?
Yeah, actually, Dylan Mantello, Quiet Man, he gave
That's
me
a weird nickname. Your name is Dave Dylan Montello Misir.
Yeah.
You just take. I'm Ike Justin Montalvo Feld.
He gave me a nickname a few months ago. Yeah, so it's D-Day. Yeah.
Whoa!
So
that's a good
at first
one.
I was like I wasn't sure, and then I ran with it, and yeah, I'm feeling it. I think it's a good one. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're gonna kill some vet in the audience.
Oh my God. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Shouts to our vets. We love our military service.
Of course.
Holy moly. Now we're trying. Rodolfi, right? Nicky Rodolfi.
Nick Rodolfi. Yeah.
So his uncle Nino trained here for a bit. Sarah black belt. Were you at the Combat at the Space, the last event?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
You saw what happened with the ambulance after his performance.
Yeah.
Crazy thing to watch. Obviously, terrific performance from a teammate. But his uncle Nino says we got to call him the showstopper. Pretty dope nickname, right?
That's not bad. Yeah.
D-Day's up there. Pretty good.
No, showstopper's good though.
What's he called? Like
literal.
Steve Bruce Lee? Has anybody brought that up?
I'm sure he's heard that one before. You're gonna have to ask him though.
Does Ray have a fight nickname?
I don't know, dude. No idea.
Ray the Godfather Longo?
Well, I think that's one of his nicknames.
That's pretty
right?
good.
Yeah.
What else? So, how much time did you take off in between camps?
Between the last fight and knowing I was booked for this one, I think I took like maybe. We had that snowstorm that same weekend, that blizzard a few weeks ago.
Took off a weekend?
So I took off the Monday, and then I was back Tuesday.
Incredible.
Probably took a few more days off between there.
Did Bobby come to you, or was a teammate like, hey, this
was
here?
Steve. Steve usually will hit me up when there's a fight. So
was this always on the radar even before the last one?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we knew I was going to take another one. Yeah, I was going one at a time. But after that last one, I told Steve I didn't take any damage. Really want to make sure I put another good performance together, and I think he saw this one as a good matchup, and he believes I can put on a good performance. So
nice.
He brought this one up.
Are we allowed to talk about the future?
Yeah, of course, man.
When would you like to be pro?
Ideally this year.
Ideally.
Yeah. I'm not getting any younger, and want to go all the way, make sure I'm doing things the right way.
Okay.
And balancing that too, making sure I'm not rushing, but also making sure I don't take too much time.
Gotcha. Is the ROC does do the December cards.
Okay.
Is that something?
Hey man, I'm open to any and
wild.
anything. Yeah,
that's
for
wild.
For sure.
Excellent. Man, what will you eat when you get your victory, April 12th? Is it? Do you have how people have vision boards?
Yeah.
Like they're like, I want a car, wife and kids.
Yeah.
When you're married, you're like, I want opposite all that. I want a desert island, not an Epstein island. Just an island where I can just play video games or something.
Yeah,
maybe a little Wi-Fi. But what's on your food board?
That's that's tough, dude.
You know what? Then I'll make it easier. What's on your life board? Like, what are your goals? Are you avoiding the dating apps? Are you on the dating apps?
Yeah, I'm actually in something new. Got
something new?
Yeah. Since the last time we spoke, so things are going good. Things are going good right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has she been to the gym?
No, she's been to the last fight though. So
whoa,
yeah,
she came to Brooklyn.
Yeah, dude.
City girl, Long Island girl.
Long Island, deep
she
man.
Made the trip.
Oh, deep, dude. She's
Suffolk.
So far.
Riverhead.
Sayville.
I grew up a town over. That's
Bohemia, actually, but Sayville. Yeah.
I grew up in went to Connecticut.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see those. I see signs for
Connecticut.
No, I think. Dude, actually, I'm not gonna be able to give you a straight answer.
My sisters are nuts, so watch out for Connecticut girls.
I'll keep that in mind.
If I could give you any advice, take her to Little Vinny's.
Little Vinny's, okay.
That's like, and the Ronkonkoma Little Vinny's is way better than the Huntington Little Vinny's.
Okay.
If you drop that, she'd be like,
"How do you know?
Boy, how you know that?" I'm sure she doesn't sound like that, but she'll be very surprised.
No, she sounds exactly like that, actually. Yeah.
So how's work been, man?
Good, dude. Yeah, can't complain.
What do your coworkers say about your It's more than a hobby. I would say this is like a lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean, they think it's cool, obviously, but at the end of the day, everybody's got their own lives. So they're excited, they're happy when when I show up after a fight, and of course they're always supportive. But after that, it's kind of just like gotta get back to work, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
True. So like, Dave, stop shadow boxing.
Yeah,
gotta
right.
Get back to work.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're visualizing shadow boxing on your break or in front of a mirror or taking a shower, where do you see the limits of your dreams? You see yourself looking through the cage and you see Dana White nodding his head as you just put on a wonderful performance on Dana White Contender Series. How far do you see this dream go?
I mean, ideally, man, the goal is to take this as far as I can go. Actuate my potential, realize my potential. So I don't want to jump the gun and say I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, but I will.
You're also not like putting your body through car crashes where you're like drinking Slurpees or sodas and then training and tearing something. I feel like you live a pretty clean lifestyle.
I think, yeah, at times, and then there are times I slip up here and there.
You took
I think
off a day.
Yeah,
You
no,
took
I mean
off the
just like in
snowstorm.
general, everybody has their vices. But I think, yeah, I want to take this as far as I can go, as far as to be the best martial artist I can be, and if that entails anything in the future, then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for right now, I'm focused on the next fight, and then going pro, that fight, the next fight, and we'll see, how far I can take it.
Will family members be at the fight?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have to force them, or at this point it's
It's pretty.
when one goes to war, all
yeah.
goes to war?
Oh yeah. I
Okay.
can always rely on like at least my sister, my family, cousins, all of those. I got some good friends who always show up.
What town did you grow up in?
I grew up in Queens, actually. So I grew up originally in first Brooklyn, then Woodhaven, Queens. Then we moved out to Belrose, which is still Queens, but almost Long Island. Went to high school in Queens.
Okay.
And then eventually moved out. Now I'm in New Hyde Park, actually, which is not far from Belrose. But my roots are in Queens.
How's the city growing up as a kid in the city? Is it got to watch out where you walk, or I can't wait to be old enough to defend myself, or is it like, because Long Islanders, they're scared of the city. I don't know if you knew this.
I mean,
I don't think my friend's ever been
people
on the
from
subway.
Queens, like Queens, if you're from Queens, you're not gonna say I'm from the city. You'll say I'm from Queens. But man, I don't really think of myself as just like this rough and tumble kid who grew up hard in Queens. I had a regular, there was
Good
stuff
group
here
of
and there.
friends, good group of friends.
Yeah, I mean, my high school wasn't the best. There was some stuff that went down there, but I wasn't in trouble, most of the time. I just kind of kept to myself. And
Did you hang out with the bad crowd?
no, not at all. Never.
Okay,
No.
I was like, you're an action man, so I could see you like talking to the police, like, no, us? No, they went that way.
Yeah, the worst I did must have been skipping class, or
Okay,
maybe
you're a class
getting
skipper?
Yeah.
Which class? Which class did like
Dude,
not connect with you?
If I could remember, I would tell you, man. So
That
long
means
ago.
all of them.
Yeah, I'm Unk now, dude. I can't remember any of that.
Do you go to the city still?
Yeah,
I
once
mean,
in a
I know you
while,
have
man.
family, but have you go to Manhattan? Are you a big like?
When I
go to
get the
Central-
chance, yeah,
Okay.
Well,
Well, you're working on the island too, right?
Yeah, well, I work in Bayside, so still Queens, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Fair. What do you do in your downtime? Do you like to stay competitive through video games or online poker or something? Like, for me, I like to keep the edge, like
Yeah.
video games. But what about you?
Yeah, I'll play video games when I get the chance.
Okay.
I used to be really big into multiplayer games, but the past few years, I just kind of
Dangerously
moved more
addictive.
towards like single player stuff. So
Oh, which ones?
like
What do you-
RPGs.
Are you Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation, yeah.
Smart guy.
Yeah. Yeah, recently I just got into a kick to play like some old RPGs. So I played I downloaded Skyrim again, played that for like
Again.
3 months.
So
and
you
then-
beat it, and now you.
Oh yeah, dude,
Wait,
that game's from like 2013, dude.
So you got the remastered version?
Yeah.
I heard that's
Yeah.
like hot right now. Like
Yeah,
Lex
it's good.
Friedman talks about it all the
yeah,
time.
yeah, it's fun, man.
Danger.
Yeah.
Those type of games are probably like 200 hours.
Yeah. You can't sit there and play that for 30 minutes. You got to keep going and grinding.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the new Battlefield?
6?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that.
Bro,
yeah.
it is. I had to give my PlayStation to my brother since November.
Jeez.
I played like a disgusting amount. and I had like I've never had noise canceling headphones. I bought noise canceling headphones.
Yeah.
I'm like, get the Bravo, get the Delta. My wife's, she's yelling at me like, you're being loud, and I'm not listening.
Oh,
she
man.
touches me. I'm like, freaking out. I was like so in the zone. So I've been productive since I gave it to my brother, but I'm fiending. I'm itching for some multiplayer.
I know.
Have you played Ghost of Tsushima?
I played the first one. I know there's was it Ghost of Yotai?
Yes.
Something like
yes,
that?
Yes.
Yeah. Haven't played that one.
If you're single
I haven't played it. I haven't.
What is it? Star Wars Jedi?
The Jedi out.
There's Survivor and
There's
Fallen Order.
I played both of those, yeah.
Beat them?
Yeah, great games.
Okay.
Yeah, those are good.
What other single player games? God of War?
I played the 2018 one. I didn't play the one that came out a few
Ragnarok?
years after. Yeah, I haven't started that yet. Yeah, just sitting there, just waiting.
You John Wick guy?
Yeah.
You see they're coming out with the video game?
Yeah, I did see that. I did.
Bro.
That's gonna be fun, man. Hopefully it's fun.
You Metal Gear guy?
Oh, dude, I love Metal Gear. You kidding me?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Phantom Pain was good. I played that one quite a bit. I saw they remastered 3, right? Snake Eater.
I haven't started yet. It kind of went under the radar.
The remaster, right?
Yeah. And the Bond game I'm excited for.
Oh yeah.
Made by the you play Hitman?
The Hitman creators,
Yeah. All right.
That should be fun.
We might have to do like a video game podcast. Bro, I love video games. Not like I could Battlefield.
It's hard for me to get time to actually like after work and stuff.
Same shit.
Dead, but
yes.
I know, dude.
I know. But it's like I'd rather play video games than watch Netflix.
Right.
If you have 2 hours,
yes.
I'd rather play video games.
Yes.
Fair?
100%, man.
Like it's like keeps the hands.
Yeah. You ever get that like you turn it on, you're at the menu and then you're just like, I'm gonna turn this shit off though? That ever happened to you?
Where I'm like, you know how much time you're about to put in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you even just like you feel like you're gonna play, you boot it up and then it's I don't know, you just change your mind. That
Only
happens to me
because
a lot.
I know that when I commit.
Okay.
I commit.
Right.
Like I came here.
Yeah.
Told you I'll be here. I'm here.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I like podcasts actually.
Yeah.
Because the multitasking aspect. You got to wash dishes. Got to take a shower. You keep a podcast on.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, that's fair. That's good.
You listen to any podcasts?
Yeah, from time to time.
Okay.
Yeah. Some MMA related, some just.
You listen to
lifestyle
Terrence
stuff.
Crawford and Joe Rogan?
No, I didn't. I saw clips of that floating around online, but I haven't.
I know you're
watched
gonna
the whole
shoot
thing.
this down, but it's like I feel like you and Terrence can relate. Where it's like in terms of like the way you carry yourself. You know, Terrence is kind of the opposite of McGregor. Very calm. Like he lives by his record, 42-0.
Yeah.
McGregor, even when he loses, he says he didn't lose. He says, "Oh, I was drinking versus Khabib."
Right.
Or against Dustin, I had a broken foot,
Yeah.
ankle going into it. Like, and he believes it, and he makes people believe it. Terrence speaks volumes through his record.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with that.
How do you want to be remembered when it's all said and done, and you put the gloves down in the cage?
Yeah. Legacy-wise, I think just being a guy who brought it every fight and just is known for his skill set and for putting on great performances with that skill set. I think that's it for me. I don't need to be remembered for being flashy or being this or being that. You know, just let the work speak for itself.
If you could have any regional, local rematch in your final ROC fight for the 125 title before you're going to get a look from Mick Maynard and Sean Shelby, if you could rematch anybody in that ROC fight from locally,
Yeah.
do you know who it is?
I got a
And
few
would you
names.
say the
There's
name?
a few names in mind, I think, that I would love to get back.
The one that above the others. Not a call out, but like, I'll see you soon, boy.
I think with the amount of 25ers in this region, I think we're all probably bound to fight each other again. You know, especially when we go pro.
25 is getting stacked.
Yeah, it is, man. It is.
People are realizing that might be one of the biggest difference, 35 to 25,
right.
because percentage-wise.
Right, that the population of people that can make that weight.
I feel like
Right.
Colby Covington could go to 155. I feel like Dustin Poirier could go to 170.
Yeah.
Like, but we saw Demetrius Johnson. He was like top tier 35.
Yeah.
And then he became the GOAT at 125.
Right.
So it's like when Adrian's like, yeah, I don't know, 35. It's like, dude, you look big.
Yeah.
Dimitri, you look big. Dave, you look big. It's part of the game.
Yeah. It is.
Does it bother you the day before weigh-ins? Would you like a day of weigh-in? I know it sounds crazy. Everybody's like, how do we stop the weight cutting?
Yeah.
Boxing does day of. Some jiu-jitsu does day of.
Mm-hmm.
Wrestling always does day of. Olympic, I believe.
Yeah.
MMA could figure it out.
Yeah, I was actually listening to a podcast the other day. This guy, Jordan Sullivan, I think he's the nutritionist for like Volk and Izzy, those guys over there in New Zealand.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Who are those guys?
he's the nutritionist for them, and he was talking about how fixing weight cutting is not going to be solved by like a hydration test at one, or or like the weekly check-ins that some fighters do. I think they would have to go to a guy like that and ask him how to fix weigh-ins, because in the podcast he breaks down how he's able to manipulate the different aspects of the weight in order to make weight, in order to skip, bypass the hydration test, in order to get the advantage no matter what. And there's always going to be fighters who will cut weight. You know what I mean?
Ben
So it's
Askren was talking about that with one championship. I mean, you know how they do, and shout outs to Chris Weidman, he does the weigh-in show.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just do a 6 hour or 4 hour before. I mean, still, in 4 to 6 hours, people are going to cut 7 pounds, right?
Yeah, right.
And still fight, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But they won't do 10?
Right.
Maybe they'll do 10.
Mm-hmm.
Will they do 12? You can't do 15, right?
Right.
If you got to fight in 4 hours?
Right.
Is that crazy, or are people going to do it?
I'm sure somebody's going to try it. Right?
Crazy. Then how do we stop it? There is no stopping it.
I don't know, man. I have no idea. That's not
I
something
look to you for the answers.
Wrong guy.
No, I appreciate you, Dave.
Of course, man.
And thank you for your time.
Thank you,
As
dude.
always, man.
Of course.
Thank you for allowing me into the Lions Den. I didn't get bit. I just threw a couple of steaks to the back of the gym, and everybody ran over there. That's how I'm going to make my exit. But I appreciate you.
Of course, man.
Good luck. God bless. April 12th, JACKHAMMER Promotions. Shouts to Bobby Campbell, living local legend Bobby Campbell. Give your shout-outs, handles. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Instagram, d.misir. And shout out to everybody fighting on that card. Myself, Oscar, Kyle. If anybody I missed, I'm sure I can find them on the post and pull that up. But
go through his PR team if you want to get it. I appreciate you, Dave.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.